Hello everybody, it's been a while since I've been on, since I've recorded anything for YouTube. We're going to start again from today with recording. Our recordings will be uploaded a week after they've been recorded, so I am working a week behind the date that it actually is. There's a new routine set in place, or schedule, which I will post closer to actually uploading, which by the time you see this, that will have already been out. And I hope to see as many of you there as we can. Amelia will be in some of the clips, but we've also got to contend with, she's got school to go to, she stops out at grandparents every other weekend, or most weekends, so she's not always going to be here. But yeah, it's currently Monday give me 1 second, Monday the 4th of May. So for all those Star Wars fans out there, I don't know if there's any watching my channel, but may the Force be with you. I'm not a major fan of Star Wars. I used to watch it a lot when I was younger, but that was it. And it is currently 6:20 in the morning. So I am just starting on my first cup of coffee of the day. But yeah, we will see how this goes, and I hope you leave comments underneath the videos with tips, or just letting me know what you think of what I've got, what I'm doing. If you have any questions, please leave them down below, and hopefully one day I will be with enough questions I can do a Q&A for everyone. But until then, I will catch you in the next clip. So what you see here is I started doing some general cleaning in my living room. Things went a little bit overboard, and as I started cleaning, I suddenly had a thought of changing my room around, which you will see soon. So we're just cleaning top of that that unit off, cleaning the things on top of it, and deciding what's going on there, and just trying to tidy as I go, put a few things away and make it look a lot better than what it was. We've got Amelia popping in, which you'll see her quite a bit throughout this video. That's a rubbish bag that I thought I'd accidentally put something in I needed to put elsewhere, but I dropped it on the floor instead. We've got Amelia back. I have tried keeping a few cute clips of Amelia being adorable, but now I'm back sorting side out. So as you see, I keep walking on and off screen to put things away. I have tried to cut out a lot of the clips where I'm off screen, but I have kept a few in with Amelia, as you can see as we go through. Right now I'm trying to plug in the wire for my PlayStation controller charger dock, and just making things look a lot better than what it was. I have muted the actual video clips due to the fact that I have had music playing through most of it, as you can see on the TV, but it is a YouTube channel that specifically uses non-copyright music, but just so that I can do a voiceover, I've muted. But I always have music on whilst I'm cleaning, because it gets more, I get more done. What you saw then was the back of my TV, because I haven't cleaned it for a while, and this will take a while to clean because it was disgusting with dust. But it looks a lot better now. So I've done one side. I had to pull my TV out a little bit to be able to reach the other side. So we're still doing that. I have sped all these clips up to either ×2 or ×4 minimum, just to try and make the video go a bit quicker. And I've just had to move everything back off its side because of the dust that came off the TV and landed onto the unit that I'd just cleaned. So really I should have done the unit first. The blue thing you can see in the corner on the right hand side of the screen, that is a flower that Amelia made me with the help of her Nana Leanne for Mother's Day, I think it was. Either Mother's Day or my birthday, and Amelia keeps moving it. Give TV a clean because that were well, it had grease marks on from where it's been touched, and when Amelia was in this bedroom there was also a crayon line all the way down the screen, so I've wiped that off and made that look nice. I'm having a fight with this unit right now, as you can see, because it wouldn't fit under the TV. I am now thinking of moving that elsewhere. I just don't know where to yet. But for now, it is still there. I am doing the voiceover on Saturday the 9th of May, so 2 days before this is due to be uploaded. I will eventually invest in some better lights because I've noticed the lighting isn't great on these. What I was doing there was the wire hooks that you can get for to keep your wires in place on your wall. I cut part of 2 of them off so that I could put my extension lead on the wall for my TV, which makes it a lot easier for the wires not traipsing down as much. So I had 2, I dropped 1, as you can see I'm trying to pick it up. But I think it went down back at unit, so I'll have to get that eventually another time. So I went and got another one and tried again. And Amelia's in and out through all of this, so yeah. She likes being nosy at what I'm doing and trying to help where she can. So you will see her helping out a lot more as the video goes on, but for this bit obviously she couldn't help with. Now I'm sticking extension lead on wall ready, or trying to. It does eventually go on. I just had to get the right angle, and then I could plug everything else back in. Because the PlayStation was still turned on, as you can see it came on straight away. Now I'm just attaching the wires to the wall a little bit better with 2 more of these little hooks, so that we're not loose. And it does actually make it a lot tidier for me. Plug my alarm clock in and set the time on that, which is what you'll see me doing here. Sorry for the coughing, I've got a little bit of a tickle in my throat. There we go, I put Amelia's flowers back that she made me. And right now what I'm doing is, I didn't realise you couldn't actually see this whilst I was recording, but I have a little bedside table next to that grey unit. Or at the time I did, and I was just cleaning the top of that off, because obviously with me putting my cups of coffee on there, they spill every now and again, so there was a lot of coffee marks on there from where my cup's been. So it's just giving that a good scrub and making that tidy again. which took a lot longer than I expected it to. This unit took a lot longer to clean than I expected it to, but we are now done, and now I'm just moving a few bits. Amelia wanted to help out, so I got to take some recycle rubbish out at bin, and as you can see, she kept dropping it, and it was quite comical to watch, but she enjoyed herself. Like I said, she enjoys helping out where she can, so just little bits where possible. I decided I didn't want this square CD rack unit anymore, so right now I'm taking that down, and this is basically where I decided I'm going to start changing the room around. So you'll see things went from cleaning to reorganising very quickly. This took a lot longer to take down than I thought it would, but I think that's more because my dad screwed it in with an actual electronic screwdriver, whereas I was just using a hand screwdriver. So it took a lot more effort and a lot more time than I expected it to, but I got it off the wall eventually, as you'll see. And it's just a gradual journey of getting things moved, getting things put away. There is still stuff to do as of today, which is, like I said, Saturday the 8th at 9th. My mistake. But how it is right now, I am a lot happier with it. I will do an updated clip in Thursday's video as to how the living room is by the end of the day. Well, by the end of the week, even. So as you can see, I'm still fighting with the screws on this unit. I've got the top ones off. This is me trying to take the bottom ones off now. And yeah, the bottom ones were a lot tighter. And there's 2 screws per section. So I only had 1 screw left. I did tell Amelia to move away from me then, because I didn't want the unit to fall and hurt her, which she was perfectly fine with, because she understood I was trying to help her and protect her. But this last screw was giving me some serious bother, but we eventually got it out and took it away. And this is me just trying to work out where I'm putting things next. So I got the floor cleared, which means I needed to hoover. The red cover you can see against the wall, that is actually my kitchen doorway. I've got that there just to try and separate the room. I do still have the door for that room, but I had to take it off due to the fact that it opened onto the fridge. So whenever I was cooking, when Amelia was younger, I had to shut the door to get anything out of my fridge freezer, or to do anything near my cooker or oven, which isn't exactly safe when you're a single parent with a very young toddler at the time. So I'm still hoovering up all the bits off this section of the floor. You'll see me get the hoover out a couple of times, and I did eventually stop recording clips of me hoovering because I was getting it out that often, and hoovering, I just didn't see the point of adding all that. The original plan for Monday, with it being a not training day, it was a bank holiday, we were going to go out and actually get some really nice footage of me and Amelia out and about and having a good time. But due to the fact that it was supposed to rain in the afternoon and it wasn't exactly warm, I decided to stay in, and that's why we ended up doing what we have done. As you can see, Amelia's in and out. She likes playing Ring-a-Ring-a Roses around herself. So what you see here is you can't really see what I'm doing, but this bag that I've got now, you'll see me go up to the camera, but you can't see what I'm doing. This I am writing Mum on, which is basically a bag with that I'm putting bits in for my mum. And then once it's full, or next time I see her, I'll take it to her. So right now I've started clearing off the units to the left hand side of the screen, which I've just realised you can't see very well. I'm still getting used to recording, so if the angles aren't right or they're not very good clips, I do apologise. But like I said, I'm still trying to work everything out. I did pause recording to get the grey unit out of the way because that was awkward. And with the camera, I had nowhere to put my phone to actually record. So I had to move my phone out of the way and wait until after I'd moved that grey unit, because that's currently set up behind where I'm recording from. And as you can see, Amelia's still down at bottom. She enjoys being in videos, so I am trying to limit when she's in, and more so when she's in on her own. These white boxes you see me moving, they are all not full, but they all have Pokemon cards or Yu-Gi-Oh or Lorcana. I've got a bit of everything at the moment. Mostly Pokemon though. So I've got that area cleared off. I'm going to give that a quick hoover and then move on to the next bit. And as you'll see, Amelia always runs off when it comes to hoover coming out because she's not a fan of it. She doesn't like the noise. See, she's back. Well, I say she don't like the noise, but she always asks, can I help you at hoovering? But with how heavy that hoover is, it's not exactly practical for her to help. So when you see me stood still with my arms down, that's me trying to, well, with my arms on my hips, that's me trying to work out where to go next. And obviously we've changed position of the camera now, so we're doing a different section. There will be a lot of different camera angles. There's nothing I can do about that with the size of these rooms and the fact that I've only got one camera or one phone that I can use to record. So we are emptying all of these units out and moving, well, all of the brown units with the glass doors, and we are going to get them moved to the area we've just cleared where my Pokemon boxes were on that wooden shelving unit. Because I eventually decided I didn't like my bed in the middle of the room, which is why all this came about of me swapping the room around. So to make it easier to move, I emptied them out. I then took the drawers out and it made it a lot easier. I had to be careful here with the fact that I had the tubs next to the this one, so it was a little bit more difficult to move. And I believe here I'm just moving drawers over, either over or into the unit where they need to be. I'm presuming into the unit if I didn't show it. Now we're just putting everything back and trying to neaten it up a little bit because things were just thrown in higgledy-piggledy before. I know this isn't the greatest camera angle, but like I said, with the bed being in the middle of the room, I was limited in terms of where I could record from. back to emptying second unit out so I can move that, which I did end up putting a lot of stuff on the wooden shelving unit temporarily, just so that I could get this unit moved, and it made things a lot easier for me. So that's what you can see when I'm going near the camera to the left hand side. I'm just putting everything on there out of the way. And for me to be able to actually do this, it's taken quite a few years of me decluttering and organising what I actually have, choosing what I wanted to keep. I do have a decent amount of stuff waiting for my dad to come over to take them to charity shop, but that's just a case of time because he works full time. So if you heard that noise, then I was just having a drink of my coffee. So this is the second unit moved. I didn't realise how many times I faced my bum to the screen, my bad. But that's the second unit in place where I want it. So I'm putting the drawers back in, and I know I keep walking off screen here and I haven't cut it, but that's because you can see Amelia playing about in background. I do have a bunch of stuff in my bath in the just outside hallway that you can see. Most of that is stuff that will be that has been moved since then. It was just there temporarily whilst I was sorting a few bits out. And now it's just putting everything back in this unit, getting it all put away tidily where it needs to be. And as you can see, Amelia's still in and out as always, so that hasn't changed. This is me trying to work out which bits to move first, because there was a lot I needed to put in that cupboard, but a lot I needed to organise and rearrange first. So we're still going with putting things away, but I believe we're nearly done with this cupboard now, and then then we can move on to the next area, which I can't remember off the top of my head where that is. That's those units finished. Now I've got to move these tubs out of the way. So that's what I'm doing here. I'm just moving tubs, getting them out of the way for now until I've sorted everything else out, and then I can put them away. Because where they are, I was wanting to put a piece of furniture, which you will see soon. Obviously, Amelia keeps trying to be cheeky and touching things that aren't hers, or that I'm trying to sort out. But she's only 5, so she's still young. She's still learning not to mess about with things that I'm trying to sort, because that's where I get confused and don't know where I stand with things. And what she's done there, she's just run across screen with a loaf of bread in her hand to go point kitchen for me, which I believe will have been from dinner, which obviously I don't record whilst we're eating. So I'm clearing this unit off because this unit is the next one that I'm wanting to move. So right now we're clearing the top of it off. Then I believe I take the drawers out, and then me and Amelia, well, I empty the unit and Amelia takes the stuff from the two cupboards and puts it on my bed so that it's completely empty for me to move, because this unit is a lot heavier than it looks. So as you can see here, this is Amelia grabbing things and moving them onto bed for me because she wanted to help out. Sorry about the cough. So we're still going. I'm just trying to organise a few bits that I had in there, make it look a little bit tidier as I'm moving it, because there was stuff all over the place and some of it I don't even remember having. So going through it actually helped. I do need to give it all a proper going over at some point, but for now this'll do for what I wanted, which is just to get the units moved. As you can see, Amelia's waiting for me to give her more stuff to move. Which I'll give her credit, she was waiting patiently. So that's one cupboard done. And now once that lot's moved, we move on to the next cupboard. I start pulling bits out and Amelia moves it all. So it saves me being back and forth. And like I say, Amelia wanted to help, so I'm watching what she's doing and pointing out where I want things put in so that it's all in the same area. I will try and get her to stop standing in front of the camera like she is doing, blocking out everything else. But these are all recipe books on this bottom shelf that she's moving now. She actually got a big pile of them, which I'm surprised she managed to grab it, because that pile did have a lot of weight to it. And then she takes these over bit by bit because there was a lot there. And then we can move this unit. Which, it wasn't the most stylish way of me moving it, but like I said, it's heavy, it's awkward, and I did my best. It got moved, so I was happy enough. It might not be the prettiest way of doing it, but ah well. Quick hoover again just to get all bits up off the floor, because surprisingly, as we were cleaning, loads and loads and loads of bits ended up on the floor, to the point, today being Saturday, I still need to clean the floor again. Amelia's doing a ring of roses and munching on a carrot. Pardon me. This is me gradually putting things away in cupboard again while Amelia's doing everything else. I did move the camera because I realised you didn't exactly have a great view as to what I was doing, so I tried to make it a little bit better. But it's all just a case of getting things where I want it. I am trying to over time type up all my recipes, so I will be getting rid of the recipe books, and any recipes I do have will be on a USB stick, and I can print them off as and when I want to do those recipes, which will save a lot of room, because that bottom shelf is completely full of recipe books. This stuff here that I'm putting away now, this is diamond painting equipment, which, yes, I will be doing diamond painting videos as well. It won't be a full diamond painting per video, it'll be sections of it with how long it'll take to do, and they will be uploaded. I also have quite a few money saving tins which I can get from Pound Shop here, which I do split up what I put in each of them, which is why I have so many. These are, I believe, Amelia's arts and crafts bits that I'm putting away, which when they're in her bedroom they end up everywhere and then we lose bits from it. So what I've decided to do is any arts and crafts bits are going to stay in my bedroom, and we are going to do them together at some point and spend some time together once everything's sorted out and we're comfortable with how we are and we have a little bit more time. So I believe that's everything from cupboards done. I did pick my laptop bag up off of the floor and put it in the corner of that unit. Oh, never mind, I put it back on the floor. Right now I'm trying to empty my bed off. I don't know if I'm trying to move my bed or if I'm just emptying it off and trying to organise all the Pokemon bits, because I do shortly move on to organising that shelving unit. And I will say now, towards the end of the day, I did forget to record, so there will be a drastic change, or not a drastic change, but a decent size change towards the end from one clip to the next, which you've seen a couple of times. There is changes that I forget to record, or I can't record due to space. So I do try and record as much as I can. I'm still learning, so I do forget sometimes. It's my own fault. But we will work on it and we'll get there one day. Just right now it's still early days. This that wooden unit there that you can see is the one that I'm going to use for Pokemon. I don't know why Amelia just put herself in corner. And this is me gradually starting to put those white boxes away. I'm sorry about the bum shot. I really need to stop doing that. I'm sorry. So, you'll have to excuse the fan back there. I've finished everything for today. Amelia's in bed. She has been since 7 o'clock. And it is now... I don't know if this is going to show backwards or normal, but it's going to show backwards. But it is now 7 minutes past 9 at night. I'm going to finish my drink and get ready to go to bed. Sorry about the view then, that was a bit awkward. But yeah, today we was originally, if the weather was good, supposed to be going out for a few hours. But the weather turned out being not very good, so I started doing a little bit of tidying. One thing led to another, and as you will have seen with the clips that I've filmed, I had a bit of a manoeuvre of my bedroom. and I will do a quick clip after this to show where I stand as of right now, and the rest of it I will hopefully be finishing tomorrow, but most of it's done. So I will see you in the next part, which will be still be part of this vlog. Obviously that's where I will record any Pokemon videos or the Diamond Art videos, which yes, there will still be Pokemon art behind the Diamond Art, but that's fine. And yes, spoiler, there will be Diamond Art videos because I do have some. That is that you've probably seen in a few videos. There's 2 there straightening out, but I've got my bed moved so it's no longer in the middle of the room. My quilt is underneath my pillows. Bedside table. My Pokemon shelf, which I am working on. These foam boards I will put try that again. I will put an explanation as to what they are and what I'm doing with them in a video later in the week, which will be a card organisation video, and that is part of that. My curtain aren't quite shut properly. I've had to take the door off because the door opens into the fridge, and with how small that kitchen is, it's easier to do that. This will be going in Amelia's bedroom. That's a box with recycle rubbish in, so that will eventually find a new home. So today's Tuesday the 5th of May. I'm going to get Amelia to school in about an hour and a half and see what we get done today. It's 7:50, time to take this one to school. Are you going to, you looking forward to school?
Yeah.
You going to have a good day?
I think so.
You're going to tell us all about it when you get home? Okay. You have fun?
Yeah.
Say bye to everyone. So see you later.
See you later. I love you.
So I completely forgot to record whilst Amelia was at school, and as you can see, she's home. So I got a few bits done. I tidied this bit up. Wait a sec. Tidied this bit up, and I put the pile of clean washing away that we had. And we're going to get on with a few other bits soon and some hoovering and see where day goes. And this one's going to get changed into normal clothes.
No!
So we'll see how that goes too. So I forgot to record most of the day yesterday. It is now 12:33 in the afternoon. We're getting started for today. Amelia's at school. We're going to be taking this down. I have got a bag of dirty wet washing here that's been washed. Get that hung up, and then we are going to go work on putting everything in baskets in Amelia's room, bringing it into my bedroom. We've also tidied this area up and done a few new things with it, so it looks pretty. We're going to be doing, like I said, sorting Amelia's bedroom out, and then later when she's back from school, she's going to help me go through all of her toys, books, anything like that, and we are going to give some to charity, so some other kids can have use of it like Amelia has, and go from there. But first, if you give me 1 second, I will go show you what we're having to deal with. I know I said Amelia's bedroom, but it does actually end up coming out onto here with the extra stuff of hers. I've stood a bed up this morning ready to do this so that we have a clear floor, and we have all of this to sort out. There is a few bits like this and this box and that box, which is for the boiler cupboard, so I'll be doing that later as well. But yeah, I've got a box, everything up that's out of place, go through it all with Amelia and go from there. So yeah, as you saw, it's going to be a long afternoon. Organising it and going through it all will take a few days, so wish me luck. So what you can see here is I started to sort the washing out, get it folded and put away, and then we will move on to hanging the clean washing. This does take a while to do, but once it's done, and I don't have to worry about it until I do some more washing and put that away. But until then, it's something. And I've only just realised how many face cloths there was in this lot of washing. There's, I believe, practically all of my face cloths, but at least now they're washed and dried and put away. With that, that's all of the dirty washing, the clean washing put away. I'm moving the clothes areas out of the way so I can get to the radiator, and now it's just sorting it all out and putting the clean washing that has been washed up on the radiators, washing line, and the underwear peg thing. The green t-shirt you can see on the washing line, that will need to go to my mum because it is stained with chocolate. So I'm going to take it to her once it's dried and see if she can get the chocolate out, because I haven't been able to. What you can see here with me taking a while at this scarf is the tassels at the bottom of it had all knotted up, so I was sat there trying to untangle them to help it to dry. But I am thinking of getting rid of that scarf because it is old and starting to rip. As you can see, it does take a while to get all these tassels untangled, but I eventually get there, and then I can carry on with next part. So as you can see, I'm putting all tea towels and underwear on the windowsill, and I'm sorting them out last to see where I have space to put them. And at least with the underwear, if I do it all in one go, it's a lot easier. So it turns out there were more washing in this bag than I actually thought there was. But that's fine, because at least once it's done, it's done. And it's one less load for me to do throughout the next week. So as you'll see, I mostly put Amelia's clothes on this washing line. I did also put my scarf, 2 pillowcases and a cloth. So I put small light bits on there, but it's mostly Amelia's stuff all the time. And now Amelia's back from school. I didn't have time to do any of this while she was at school. So we're starting to do this now, and as you can see, I'm in and out sorting a few other bits out first. She's in here getting started with it all. I'm in the hallway just off screen at the moment. You can keep seeing my hand popping every so often. But Amelia's helping out really well and actually putting things in the baskets for us to sort out so she has a clean floor. Because you saw the state of the video not so long back and you saw how bad it was. Just being able to have a floor to work with is a lot easier. There is a drawer missing out of the drawers on the right hand side of the screen. The reason behind that is one of the wheels on the runners is broke. So I am trying to get a new one. So for the moment I have taken that drawer out because Amelia can't shut it, and it did have her arts and crafts things in, so I have had to take it out to make it safer for her. So once I've got that sorted and managed to get a new runner for it, we will get that drawer put back in. But until then, unfortunately, there's going to be a gap in her drawers. So as you can see, I'm working my way into the room front door and Amelia's working more towards the window, which is where the phone's recording from. And I was surprised at how well she helped out, because usually when it comes to doing out like this, she's screaming and complaining and just arguing with me throughout all of it, to the point I have to do it. And don't get me wrong, I know I should do a lot for her, but she also knows what she needs to do and where things go. She just gets distracted easily, so having someone in there with her is helping her to actually do it. Because as you can see, she does pause every now and again to have a little play, and then she gets straight back to it and continues, because I'm sat in there watching her and I can remind her to keep going. The black carrier bag that she pulled over, that's actually a bin bag, so she's putting rubbish in the bin as she goes, which again is another surprise because that's something she wouldn't have done before. But you can start seeing patches of clean flooring, so there is progress being made. I quickly pulled her away from her area and asked her to start sorting through her teddies to pick which ones she wants. The ones that she's wanting, she's putting in that blue basket behind the door. Any that she didn't want have gone into the hallway, and they are going to go in a box for the charity shop. And I am really proud of her for actually choosing to get rid of some of her teddies, because she does like her teddies. So for her to get rid of some, I was shocked. And she got rid of quite a few, which I was happy about. Any Easter teddies we put into the hallway as well, because they need to go into a tub with all her Easter and Halloween things. As you can see, Amelia is starting to lose a little bit of interest now, but she's still doing what she can. And I can't fault her for what she did get done, because she did really, really well with what she did. And like I said, it's just a case of perseverance, of keep trying to teach her that she needs to tidy up once she's pulled something out before she gets something else out. Otherwise, this will keep happening. And she's going to learn to keep her bedroom tidy. I'll be coming in and helping her every now and again. But she is 5 years old. She knows how to tidy. School have tidy up time at school, and she does that. She tidies up everywhere else to an extent. She just won't do it at home unless someone's in the room with her, which obviously I can't always do. So she is going to learn to do it, and I know she can do it. And obviously, the more she does what she's asked, the more I can take her out for treats and take her out somewhere that she wants to go. So as you can see, her floor's a lot better. We didn't fully finish it that night. Here what you can see is I am starting to move some bits into the living room, which is where we are going to sit to organise it all together. And I'm starting to move the bits out of her bedroom that shouldn't actually be in here, which are from the boiler cupboard when I had a gas safety check. So it's just gradually trying to tidy her bedroom with what's in there and make it as tidy as we can. Although I'm not quite sure what... Oh, I know why I put that basket up there. I put that basket up there because I wanted the 2 tubs first. And I think we were still filling that basket up. We did just sweep some of it to the side for the rest of the night because it was getting late and closer to Amelia's bedtime. So we did sweep some of it to the side to do the next day. I've laid Amelia's bed down to the side here like that, or at least the frame, because there is a broken slat which I need to fix, and I'm waiting for my dad for that, because that isn't a fix I can fix on my own, so I need my dad's help. Well, it's now Friday. I forgot to do an intro for the video that will be coming out on Monday, so I'll do the intro for that, outro for that now even. Thank you all for watching. It's been lovely being able to start up YouTube again and actually trying to get somewhere with it. I'm still getting used to actually remembering to record, so you'll have to bear with me with that if some vlogs are as long. But yeah, thank you all for watching. The next weekly vlog, or half weekly vlog, will be out on Friday, I believe. Okay, I will take that back. It's not due out on Friday, it's due out on Thursday. My mistake, with the new routine that I've got set up. So I will see you all on Thursday for the next half a week vlog, and I will see you all tomorrow for a mail day video from Pokemon, which this mail will be off Woody_333. So that will be entertaining to see what we got in that one. Obviously Amelia's currently at school, and later on I'll be taken to a nana's for night. But until tomorrow with the mail day video, or until Thursday with the next vlog, there is other videos and one stream throughout the rest of the week. So there will be uploads daily of some kind. And some days there might even be more than one, because I am thinking of doing gaming lives myself on a night once Amelia's in bed, but we will see how that goes. So until next time, take care of your friends, take care of your family, and spread the love. Bye.